and that was a quality win for your club here today. Wire to wire, I think this was probably the most complete game you've played all season.
You know, I felt like our kids really came out. They did a nice job. We ran the ball effectively. We were able to find some receivers and make some nice catches and being down a little bit of personnel. So I was very happy with how we performed offensively. I thought our offensive coaching staff did an outstanding job in terms of how they wanted to attack in this football game. So very happy from that standpoint. And and defensively, we had to make a couple of stops there, but to be able to get a shutout in this league against anybody is not an easy thing. And so, again, very happy with the way those guys went out there and performed today.
Absolutely, and Justin Davis was a huge part of that first half. Got pretty much all of his production there in the first half. What were you seeing that allowed him to get so open and make so many plays there in the first?
Well, again, there was some stuff that just matchups, but a lot of the stuff was just the cover. One of the main coverages that they like to run when they bring pressure, and that stuff was geared up to allow Justin to be able to get open a fair amount, and obviously we made nice throws to him and he made the catches, and then we had that nice little the sweep play in the goal line that was able to get him in, and that was something we hadn't shown before. So very happy with that.
Now, how happy are you for Jared Smith today, getting in a day that was more Jared Smith-like, both for himself and for the offensive line too?
Right. So it was a day of some gritty yards, and I thought we really did a nice job of moving the chains, staying in situations where we had third down and manageable situations. A lot of those we converted, not all of them, but overall very happy with that. And I thought Jared, I thought he ran very hard, and I thought our O-line did a nice job blocking for him.
Jason Jancourt got an opportunity to start here today, and Josh Cribbin had a really good season so far, but he stepped in and didn't miss a beat there.
Right. So Jason was hurt early in the year, so he should have been splitting reps with Josh. So it's kind of weird because he was hurt, and we just got him back after about week 5 or 6, and to actually get him back to going full speed. And so, and then now Josh goes out, so he gets a chance to step back in there, and I thought he did a really good job.
You had an opportunity to play a lot of other reserves as well. You're mentioning, of course, the linebacker position next year is going to be up for grabs for some players, but you got a lot of reserves in here today, and that's an important time for these guys to get some film done and some game experience.
For sure. I mean, you get a guy like Mark Sipple, who's played a lot of snaps for us, and he's going to end up being a very good player. And and I thought, Dante Cardinale got in there for some reps, and that was good, and Jack Schaefer as well. Those are some of the guys that right now look like some of the leading candidates for that inside backer position, and we'll see. We got to go through a spring ball for all that sort of stuff to shake itself out, but it's still good to get those guys some game experience so they have a little bit of an idea what it's all about as you head into spring ball, so it's good.
And you'll have one more game on the schedule for next week. Neighbors just down the road here in Saginaw at the Saginaw Valley State Cardinals. Another victory for them here today. They'll come in on a hot streak and wanting to end things confidently. What do you guys got to work on this week to get ready?
Well, I mean, Saginaw's a very athletic football team, so we haven't really done that much in terms of looking at them yet, but we'll get in there and we'll see how it is that they're different in terms of what they've done in the past. But typically they've been a football team that's able to run their quarterback, has good running backs and big, tall wide receivers. And so we're expecting a very good offense that we'll have to get ready for and be ready to play.
Well, enjoy this victory here today. It'll be a more fun ride home certainly today, and go get them next week.
Thank you very much.
Head coach of the Huskies.